Well, good morning. It is the 14th of April 2021, and welcome to another daily devotional. This morning I was in 2 Timothy chapter 1, and in verse 6, Paul says this to Timothy. He says, "For this reason, I remind you to fan into flames the gift of God that is in you through the laying on of my hands." Paul is telling Timothy, his child in the Lord, his disciple, his son in the faith, to fan into flames God's gift within his life. Now, what this tells me is that God's gift within our life, it can grow dim if it isn't used. It can diminish if it's not properly stewarded. It's like an ember that has gone out. There's no flame in it left, but there's still heat there. And so we fan it, we blow on it, we cause air to surround it, to oxygenate it, so that it will catch fire again and to burst into flames. And so Paul's saying to Timothy, fan into flame the gift of God in your life. Don't neglect God's gift within your life. Don't neglect the thing that God has given you by His grace to enable you and to equip you and to help you fulfill the destiny path that He has placed you on. God has a purpose and a plan for each one of us. And God knows what He's doing with each one of us. You're not here by chance. And what God has you doing is not a random thing. There is purpose in what you're doing, and there is purpose in the calling. And God equips us. He gives gifts to us to enable us to fulfill the call of God within our lives. Now, whenever those gifts are active, whenever they are moving within us, whenever we're doing something with them, whenever they're on fire for the Lord, they are sharp. But whenever they are not being used, whenever they are in the sideline, or whenever they're being forgotten about, they become dull. And so, in order for us to make the best use of the tools that God gives us, we need to be active in using them. We need to be fanning into flame the gift of God within our life. We need to be speaking life to the gift of God within our life. We need to stir it up within us so that it will flow from us, so that we can help expand God's kingdom and fulfill our own purpose in life. I don't know, for whatever reason, you may have let God's gift within you diminish. Maybe just the busyness of life, maybe disappointment, maybe discouragement. Maybe there's some internal vows we said, well, I'm never doing that again, because you felt embarrassed, you felt exposed about something. But God's call to us is to fan into flame the gift, to pay attention to the gift of God within us. And maybe that might look like going to the spiritual shelf and dusting off some stuff and bringing it down. But God gives you gifts for a reason. And that reason is to expand His kingdom and for you to fulfill your purpose here. And as believers, we're really happy whenever we are fulfilling our purpose. Hey, guys, have a great day. Be blessed.